Hello guys, we are going to do the casino heist setup today. And it's really interesting because they added it to the game, but they didn't really make an easy way to make money with it. Doing the store robberies is amazing. Let's look through the setups and everything we need to do. I'll give you 3 different options: aggressive, big con, sneaky, and stealthy. The big con is like stealthy but without suppressors, so there's no point picking it. Stealthy has horrible setups. You won't end up making any money from it. You also want to go for cash because it's the best, because there's less guards on the ground and you're gonna have to kill less people. And although you're gonna not make as much money, you will end up making money in like the time because it's much easier. So let's look at the things we need to set up for it. It takes about a little less than $1 million to set up, but you can even get all of them by paying for them, like the Duggan shipments. It takes 1 hour to set that up. With the security pass, you also want to get level 2 security pass because there's not much point to get level 1. In total, it will take 3 hours to do this heist, so that adds up to around 4 hours, and especially if you include that $1 million to set up, you will make a little bit less than $20,000 for doing this entire heist, because of the setup and plus the small amounts you paid. I believe that store robberies are much more profitable. By like an average of $500 more per hour. You see this? 1,400,000, not that much. And plus, you're gonna have to get 50% of it. Not that much. So that's why store robberies are a little bit better. You also wanna enter through the main door and leave through the main door, because you're gonna be able to get in there and leave much faster other than going like all around the building. I've tried all the exits, so believe me. Here, we actually are doing something much different. We entered through the main door, but we're leaving through the roof terrace. It's because I've never tried the different roof terraces we should leave on. I've also picked low-level buyers here. It's much easier because you won't have to drive as far, and it doesn't change how much money you get by that much. You also want to buy the other 2 optional ones, like the decoy one and the helicopter, whatever it is. So yeah, this is how you enter through the main door. It shouldn't be that hard, unless you're like a bad driver like me. I'm doing this with 2 other people, so that's gonna make me get a lower cut. So I spent about like $1 million doing this. I'm gonna have to split half of that $1 million that I will earn, causing me to lose money from this heist. Kind of weird. So here we're going through the main door. There'll be a bunch of guards expecting us, but if you have 3 people, you got it nicely. Since I have a good gunman, he bought all of the best guns for us, so we're able to kill them super fast. This is where you need 3 people at. You always need 3 people, because once you get to this part, there's going to be 2 slider things, and there's gonna have to be 1 person protecting them. The sliding thing takes a long time, but once you become a professional, you get used to it. Yeah. Okay, now we're in the lobby of the casino. We just walked there, and they're not really expecting us this time. The heists often change because it's random, like sometimes you go through that underplay. So if other videos have it differently, then that's your own problem. But here, we went through the main door and we're still on aggressive, and they don't know. On the top left of our screen, it says that we have drones and we can use them, but you really don't need to use them, and there's a mission to get them, but there's no point in it. There's one dude around the corner is gonna be walking around. So now we made it to the vault. This is where the money's at. So it's gonna take about 77 minutes or 1 hour, 17 minutes to collect all the money from the vault. I'll speed it up because I don't want to make this an hour-long video. I'll also cut it too. There might be people that are attacking you later because they squander around and they may notice you. And you can't hold it forever, which becomes a challenge. So see, as you notice, our money is increasing. It's 2,300,000, which about 30% is gonna be going to the heist, and Lester will also be taking a really large cut. We need to leave the building from here. And now we made it back to the room we originally were in. This time they don't know we were here because it's another building. Also look out for those cameras. That typically gets me. Since I'm a professional, I did this first try. These other people, you really don't need to kill them. Like I said, there's a camera. First person view is a lot better, so I'd recommend locking first person view for the people that play. I didn't because my teammate hated first person view, although it's much more useful. If you go to first person view, you can walk much faster up the stairs if you're going for like a speed run. So from here, we just left through the main door, not much to see. Our money went down by a lot because we were getting shot a lot, because as we went through the main door, they saw us and we had to shoot back. Much better than the other exits though. If you want to do the mission with me, I can help you a lot because I've done this a lot, but I will take a minimum cut of 50%, leaving you with either 50% or 25% when you do it. This is the amount of money we could have took. This is how much money we actually took, and that's how much money I took, just me. So this is a really hard. Just do the store robberies.